Hello Leo, welcome to your October 1st through 15th reading. This is for all Leos, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is a collective reading for all Leos, so it means it's for thousands of people. Please understand that some things may not apply to you. If they don't ring true, leave them. It's for another Leo or another person watching. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine energy, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods, and goddesses. Thank you so much for your presence here to allow Leo to have the information they seek to help them remain on their highest possible spiritual path. Thank you so much for your presence. Divine energy, you are welcome and as always, and much appreciated. This is your here and now. Love life, spiritual life, and relationships. Very nice, Leo. Work life, financial life, and career. Okay. Okay. I sound so country when I say that. Okay, Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is about change. This may be bringing out an ending to some mental overwhelmed energy that you've got, or some thought processes that no longer serve you. It can also be cutting and removing something from your life in a good way. It's something that needs to be removed, and it's echoed over here with this death card, which doesn't mean death. What it means is change. So this is a good thing happening. To have a new beginning, you have to have an ending, and that, my friends, is a divine ending. Ten of Swords. Toot sweet. So here's the King of Swords, which may be the facilitator of this whole dynamic, which is the air energy, the fast-moving. He can wield that sword like nobody's business. He's also known as the Archangel Michael energy. That archangel is the patron saint for any police officer, service member, or someone that's taken the oath to serve and protect. This is the energy of a lawyer, a surgeon, anybody who's analytically minded, like an engineer. It can also be someone who is a scientist. But nonetheless, he's got that sword and he knows how to use it. He can knock down obstacles. He can remove things. He can move people. He can also help render clarity and decisions. So here comes the Death card. That is that energy of sweeping the decks. So whatever this Ten of Swords and this King of Swords determine no longer serves you, shall be taken and removed so this new cycle can begin. This looks like you're checking out some new adventures or new ventures. Three of Wands is always expansion. And the Wands has to do with work and your dynamic energy, Leo. This is you're the fire sign, so this is your energy here. Taking up a new endeavor, moving forward, looking out into your future, ready to begin again. Now, there might be a little bit of, there can be a couple things. You can be, oh, thank God, finally we're moving forward. Or, looking back and having a little bit of sad memory of what has gone before, why it's taken so long, or, sometimes it's just the why me. Why do I have to begin again? Well, everything has to make cycles, and you're at the cycle, okay? Rejuvenating, restarting, that's the way life is. Everything has, summer, spring, winter, fall. It's all moving along. This is the cycles of our lives as well. So, next card, your first card in your relationship area is the Lovers. Now, I'm going to say this for the people who do not have relationships at this point. This can also be your soul. Having the ascension, that's the word, got stuck, having the ascension to the higher source. Now, this would be your mortal body, and this would be your soul reaching up, making that connection. Now, that's one alternative for people who do not have a relationship. If you do have a relationship, or you're looking for a relationship, this is divine energy and a divine, fabulous new relationship with lots of passion. And Leo loves some passion because they're that fire energy. Here is the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups is about having a little bit of nostalgia, looking at the future, going, oh, is this the right thing to do? Is this going to work out? Having a little bit of negative thought process. She's got a little melancholy going. So even though there's a new beginning happening, sometimes that brings on the fear of what's going to happen with that new beginning. We try to anticipate everything. So either way, you've got the Lovers and the Two of Cups. Okay, this Queen of Cups for some of you is the other person coming in. Now they are looking out toward the future. So if it's the Cups, it would be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Those are water signs. And this is fire and water generally don't mix, but the cups also mean love. So this means that love energy. She's offering the cup. So either you're offering or they're offering. Here is the Two of Cups, which say you both are in the same place. And if it's your soul, you're understanding and respecting your higher self and giving yourself that energy. We forget that we are divine beings having a human experience. Okay? So the human part of you has to realize that you deserve the divine attention. Okay? Our souls all yearn for that. That's what we seek out in other people. If we never give it to ourselves, then how do we expect someone else to give it to us? So this is kind of that clue of you've got to tune into it for it to be drawn to you. Okay? Divine union, beautiful energy. Meet your own soul before you expect someone else to find it for you. You have to find it yourself. Queen of Wands. Very dynamic work ethic, leader, type A personality. This person has lists and then lists on their lists. And then you've got the Queen of Pentacles. So this is your dynamic energy, Leo. And the Queen of Pentacles is that grounded energy. Now this is someone that would be a very good work partner for you because you've got the fire and the earth and very grounded energy. Now this can also mean that you're embodying both of these energies, which means you're all about your money. You're very focused because here comes the Two. Okay, so being focused and established and stable and really grounded in your money brings you the balance you're seeking. Okay. So let's see what the clarifiers have to say. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine energy. I'm going to take that. Divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here for Leo and to allow them to have the information they seek to help them remain on their highest possible spiritual path. Thank you for the clarity. We appreciate your presence here, and you are always welcome so much, Divine. Okay, so you're in a holding pattern for yourself. So whatever is being removed here, this Ten of Swords, you're examining what's going on with it. Okay, and that's okay because you can get down at any time, but you're either waiting for this to finish and go ahead and remove itself, or you're waiting to see what happens once it does. So, King of Swords, this is you setting out on your own here with the Eight of Cups, looking for that new venture. Looking out into letting your higher self. This is the moon. This is the new cycle of the moon coming through, giving you the light you need to move forward. This is seeking your fortune. Heading out, seeing what else is out there on the horizon. The Death card is this clean sweep of energy, which gives you the go, go, go for the Nine of Cups. So whatever this is releasing you from is making you very happy because this is your heart's desire. That's what the Nine of Cups is about. Three of Wands, moving forward, grabbing that wand and going off into the distance. And so you've got these two. Both of these are moving forward. Okay. One of them is the Eight of Cups, where they turn their back on what's established here. And the other is leaving the old behind, moving forward to the new. You've got the Four of Swords, which is telling you, please, for all of you folks that are night owls and like to burn the candle at both ends, to stay up till the middle of the night and then try to get right up in the morning and go to work on only 4 hours of sleep. And some of you are doing it 2-hour cycles. That is not charging your batteries. And if you're going to move to something new, you got to be ready. You can't communicate with a dead battery. You can't start a car. You can't do anything with a dead battery. Think of it like a radio antenna, okay? If the radio's batteries don't work and there's no power, you can't receive messages from the universe. Your intuition is going to be thrown off. Your whole compass will be off. And then you also can't communicate what you want. So it's not a good scenario to be too tired, okay? Let yourself recover, restore. That also causes this kind of energy, because this is like exhausted energy here, both of these people. So the fruit's on the vine here, and this is that falling down to your knees, the why me thing, okay? So yes, everything is more work. We never get to a place where we can rest on our laurels. When we do, then we're just done. But if you've got plans for new things and want new things to happen, you've got to keep moving. So you can't just sit around and wait for it to come along. You've got to take action and do something. Now the fruit's on the vine here, and this person is waiting until it's time to be picked instead of going off and making preparation. What are you going to do with it once you get it all? You know, so go prepare while it's doing its thing. Do something else. Make it ready. Because you don't want to have nowhere to put it, and you don't want it to rot. So be smart about it. Don't just sit there and stare at it. The Lovers with the Strength card. So here's your big Leo head right there, big lion. Okay? So this is about having trust for the universe, allowing the universe to bring you to the right circumstances. Either you're ascending for your own self, or you're making a divine connection with someone. And you've got to trust in order to move forward. Okay, I know how scary it is to trust another person, but eventually you have to put that trust in them or let it go. So the Queen of Cups was just having that fear of trust, okay? And the Ace of Swords that comes in, this is a victory. This is cutting through all the fear, releasing you from all the memories from before. The laurel wreath is a victory. This is a divine gift from the universe of a new beginning. Two of Cups, honoring yourself, honoring your soul, honoring the other person and their soul, okay? And then you get the Nine of Pentacles on top, which is the depiction of the Garden of Eden. Now, in the Garden of Eden, there was no fear, there was no anger, there was no hunger, no pain, okay? So, if you'll allow yourself, this is quite a big step up of where you were. Now, the one thing about this card is it's talking about independence, okay, and not having the necessity to depend on someone else for your happiness. So that's a valuable thing in a relationship, even if it's not just you, because you can be independent inside a relationship, and that allows the other person to be themselves and do their things and feel like that you're a partnership, that you're co-creating, and not that you're pulling them down by just making them work for the resources and taking what they have, okay? And vice versa, you feel the same way. Queen of Wands with the Eight of Swords. So this is about feeling that fear of the unknown, which you had over here, okay? So whatever new thing you've got cooking here, this is getting you, and it may not be the unknown. This may, they just reminded me that this is more about going from, so if you're beginning to work for yourself, or whatever you're doing I feel they're saying entrepreneur. So some of you are caught up in the steps to take to get yourself started. And if you stay there, you'll be frozen and you'll never get it off the ground. So You've got to start making decisions, even if they're not exactly perfect. Yeah, you might have to go back and change your mind, but it's better than staying stagnant and not getting off the ground. So make a decision, any decision. You'll immediately ping within yourself. It'll ring true or it won't, and you'll change your mind if you need to. It's okay. Change is okay. So, Queen of Pentacles, which is stability and financial security. King of Rods. There's your Leo self again, showing up. Okay, so now you've got the King and Queen of Rods here. So, with this financial stability. And here you are in balance and transitioning. So, if some of you are changing jobs or going to work for yourself, it will be a change, but you'll manage to hold it in grips, okay? You'll be able to make it happen. And it is what you've been waiting to do. You've got all these beautiful swords in here. That's your mental clarity, the experience you have from previous employment. You can move forward with this and start your own thing because you have the experience to do so. And you have been planning this. So, okay, Leo, looks like you've got some dynamic movement happening. You've just got to remember to keep yourself in good rest, eat the right food at the right time, don't skip meals, sleep enough, allow yourself to heal and recover. So, other than that, you're just going gangbusters here. You're going to make some things happen for sure this month. And I send you all my wonderful blessings and positive energy. Thank you so much for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. And like I said, if you need a private reading, please go to royalmystic.com and book your reading. I'll be happy to do it. I appreciate all the people who've hired me. I appreciate everybody who's watching my channel. Thank you so much. I love doing this for you. I hope it helps each and every one of you. That is my goal. So, many blessings to you. I'll see you again in the middle of October, Leo. Namaste.